What's up, loopers? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast. First up, a shocking revelation about a Neil Young song that David Crosby absolutely hated, calling it not funny. We're diving into the dark inspiration behind Revolution Blues and the intense backlash it caused. Then, we're shifting gears to celebrate a legend. Get ready for NY80, a celebration of Neil Young and his music. An unofficial birthday fundraiser concert featuring a massive lineup of Canadian stars like Serena Ryder and Dallas Green, all coming together to honor Neil Young's 80th. Next, we're talking new music. Lukas Nelson is finally releasing his 9th studio album, American Romance, but it's his first credited solely to him. We'll explore this new solo chapter and what it means for his sound. And we're going deep into the making of Lukas Nelson's American Romance, hearing directly from him about his songwriting process, inspirations, and the personal journey behind this highly anticipated album. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Neil Young's Revolution Blues, the song David Crosby begged him not to sing. Did you know that Neil Young once wrote a song so disturbing that his bandmate, David Crosby, pleaded with him not to perform it? We're talking about Revolution Blues, a track from 1974 that stemmed from Young's unsettling encounters with none other than Charles Manson. Young, surprisingly, saw Manson not as a criminal mastermind, but as a musical genius, a living poet whose creativity was unparalleled. Meeting him through the Beach Boys' Dennis Wilson, Young was captivated by Manson's prolific output, describing his music as unique and something no one was doing. This fascination led to Revolution Blues, with lyrics that painted a stark picture. We live in a trailer at the edge of town, you never see us 'cause we don't come around, we got 25 rifles just to keep the population down. David Crosby, upon hearing the lyrics, was deeply disturbed, warning Young, "Don't sing about that. It's not funny." However, Young viewed the song as a crucial commentary on culture and reality, a reflection of the darker aspects of society. Even during the CSNY reunion tour, the song was a point of contention, with Crosby finding it a wart on the perfect beast that clashed with their aim to put out the light. The song was largely shelved from Young's sets after the late 1980s, a testament to its unsettling nature and the chilling reality of its inspiration. This deep dive into music's dark side is just the beginning. Are you ready for a star-studded celebration? Canadian stars unite for Neil Young's 80th birthday fundraiser concert. Get ready for an epic musical tribute. Over a dozen of Canada's most celebrated musicians are set to honor Neil Young's 80th birthday with an unofficial fundraiser concert titled NY80, a celebration of Neil Young and his music. The star-studded event will take place at Toronto's iconic Massey Hall on November 12th. Confirmed artists include Serena Ryder, Dallas Green, Jim Cuddy, Donovan Woods, Sarah Harmer, Kathleen Edwards, Joel Plaskett, Julian Taylor, and Matt Mays, with CBC radio personality Tom Power set to host. The concert aims to span Neil Young's entire legendary catalog, performed by an 11-piece house band led by producer Aaron Goldstein, featuring acclaimed musicians like Glenn Milcom and Seamus Curry. But this celebration is more than just a concert. It's for a cause. All proceeds from the event will benefit MusicCounts, Canada's music education charity. Christy Fletcher, president of MusicCounts, expressed her honor in recognizing Young's legacy and stated that the funds will be invested in school music programs across the country. Dale Gago of Howl Entertainment, the event's organizer, has been a lifelong fan and originally planned a similar tribute for Young's 75th birthday, which was postponed due to the pandemic. He eagerly anticipates the event, hoping even Neil Young himself might make an appearance. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing about the incredible lineup and the chance to celebrate a Canadian icon while supporting music education. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. through the Massey Hall website and are expected to sell out fast. From legendary tributes to groundbreaking solo work, we're just getting started. Next up, a different kind of artist is making his mark. Lukas Nelson steps out solo with American Romance, a new chapter in songwriting. After 8 acclaimed albums with promise of the real, Lukas Nelson is embarking on a new solo journey with his 9th studio album, American Romance, a deeply personal collection that puts his songwriting front and center. While American Romance is Nelson's debut credited solely to his name, it's far from a solitary effort. He brings his signature guitar, piano, banjo, and vocals, complemented by a stellar cast of musicians including pedal steel master Russ Paul, drummer Matt Chamberlain, and longtime friend Shooter Jennings, who also produced the album. The record features guest appearances from Sierra Farrell and Steven Wilson Jr., adding unique textures to Nelson's heartfelt narratives. The album is described as a travelogue, a creative exploration, and a personal meditation, culminating with You Were It, a song he wrote at age 11. Nelson emphasizes his focus on songwriting for this release. I just wanted to play my own music and sing my own songs. He explains that his departure from Promise of the Real, which became Neil Young's backing band, was necessary for him to prioritize his own artistic vision and build his audience. American Romance is a deliberate stripped-down approach, where instrumentation serves the lyrics and concept, creating a sound that blends country roots with soulful introspection. He describes the album as a love letter to the country that raised me, capturing both the bleakness and beauty of the American landscape through vivid storytelling and personal memories. Audience impact. Fans are eager to hear this new direction from Lukas Nelson, anticipating a record that showcases his evolution as a songwriter and artist. Early reactions highlight the album's raw honesty and the rich tapestry of its lyrical content. His songwriting is truly at the core of this new album, but what inspired these deeply personal lyrics? Inside Lukas Nelson's American Romance, a deep dive into songwriting and inspiration. Lukas Nelson opens up about the creative process behind his debut solo album, American Romance, revealing the personal journey and artistic choices that shaped this deeply introspective work. Nelson describes American Romance as a deliberate focus on songwriting, aiming to capture the essence of who he is as an artist. He explains his decision to record solo, stepping away from Promise of the Real, was to give his own music the priority it deserved. I felt like I owed it to myself as an artist to give myself the greatest chance to have my own audience, he shares. The album features a minimalist approach, with instrumentation carefully chosen to enhance the lyrics and melodies, creating a sound he likens to country soul. He draws inspiration from his upbringing, viewing the album as a love letter to the country that raised me, blending imagery of rural landscapes with urban reflections. He delves into specific tracks like Outsmarted, inspired by a friend's comment about the subtlety of his lyrics, and All God Did, which features guitar exploration. Nelson also discusses his collaborations with Shooter Jennings, describing their musical synergy, and highlights the contributions of guest vocalists Sierra Farrell and Steven Wilson Jr., emphasizing his commitment to lifting up fellow musicians. The album's structure, culminating with the early composition, You Were It, reflects his belief that his songwriting has become more refined over the years, but his foundational talent was present even at age 11. He also touches on how facing personal fears, like the fear of flying, has influenced his songwriting, allowing him to connect with universal themes of mortality and self-reflection. Audience impact. Listeners are connecting with the album's authenticity and Nelson's willingness to share his personal growth and artistic evolution. The detailed insights into his songwriting process are resonating with aspiring musicians and longtime fans alike. That's all the deep dives for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap and your final call to action coming right up. All right, Loopers, that's a wrap on today's news. We uncovered the controversy behind Neil Young's Revolution Blues that David Crosby hated, celebrated Neil Young's 80th with a massive Canadian star-studded concert, and got an inside look at Lukas Nelson's heartfelt solo debut, American Romance. If you loved this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to Looply for more amazing content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you found most interesting, and follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.